to come all day. But shout out to any good professional brand or not professional brand. All put respect. Which have a good life out there. The reason why I'm saying have a good life, be positive, respect. You know, the more that you respect, the more you have faith, even if you have anxiety or whatever you have in your business life. I'm not gonna get into it. I'm not gonna be defended either. Respect. The reason why I consider spending positive, and it doesn't matter what church you go or religion. I'm not trying to be defensive or anything. I'm just trying to say, doesn't matter what culture are you, as long as you're a positive person and you respect people and you're a good person from God, God's children. That's what matters, you know. Doesn't matter if you're this and whatever thing, but because I know in the world, you know, a lot of things are going through hard now. You know, that's crazy that 2020, 2012, it wasn't like that, but now it's hard. But I mean, if you get mad at me or you get defensive on me, then that's your damn problem. That's not mine, you know? I make good decisions in life, and if you don't like, if you hate me or not on YouTube, it's none of my problem. You know that you don't like my talent, you don't. It's okay to tell the truth, but I'm not against it either. But full respect. Shouts to the productions of Fortnite. Awesome effects. I don't know how to explain it, but it also effects in Fortnite. I like their like Glow in the Dark. My favorite one would be, I think they're all good. They have good effects and everything, but my favorite would be SCD lights, glow in the dark. Those are my favorite lights of all time. The price doesn't really matter as long as you have the money for that thing, but that's in a short way. I shouldn't say that information like that, but the truth, I will tell you the truth honestly instead of a lie. Or teasing you or bullying you. No, that's not a good thing for sure. But with all due respect, shouts to Terrell Hill's Productions. My favorite song from Terrell Hill would be Web ST Street, or I mean Web ST. That's the name of the album of Terrell Hill. Shout out to the album. I mean, he has an awesome album, awesome talent. He's an awesome, nice person. He's an awesome, good actor. He has good designs of hats. With all due respect, clean language. But let's focus for today. Go describe my channel under beats5. Yeah, I mean, people could be negative about you, but to be honest with you, people, don't let them that down, bro. You know you're a good person. You know you're positive. You know you respect. You know you're not perfect in life. Only Jesus and God could be perfect for heaven. You know that's. It doesn't matter how famous you are or how much money you have. It matters what your heart from heaven and God. That's what matters. God. God's number one celebrity in this world. The truth. Doesn't matter how famous or how much you're a millionaire or whatever it is. All upon respect. It matters what your heart and brain if you think positive. It matters just because you have tough days or whatever and people, so and whatever. I wouldn't say it, but I don't want to get bended on YouTube too. That would be cool. But it matters how hard you work. You put the goal. How hard you're a good person, and how hard you respect people. Because the more that you respect people in good life, and the more that you pray for it, the more it's gonna come true. The more that people's gonna respect you. The more people's gonna actually be like, "Oh, he's a nice guy. He's a nice woman. He's a nice boy. He's a nice girl. I should be his friend." You know? Honestly, yeah. I mean, that's a good thing, right? But people are not. Let's say so. Thank you for being motivation. Yeah, you're welcome, of course. Anytime, anytime. Shout out to the Cuckoo Bear, or shout out to his YouTube channel. Make sure to subscribe. And he's an awesome, nice person, even if I don't know you. With all respect, that's a positive comment. My YouTube channel, you gotta have clean, positive comment. All right, cool. All right, sounds good. Cool, no problem. Muy bien. Um, what I was gonna say, I forgot what I was gonna say, but hello, have a good day. God bless you all. Peace out. Um, Let's see. I was going to say something, but I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, about Terrell Hill's productions. What I like about his production, first of all, I mean, I have experience for 2 years for the. Shout out to the Media Lab. Go check out their movie films. You know, they told me to not shout out their youth channel, but to be honest with you, I tried to make them big. You know, I'm trying to make them big. More describes on YouTube. That's all. More popular. Thank you for the likes. And, um, I don't know if you could hear me, but let me put my volume up. You could hear me. My bad. My mistake. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the positive comments and the respect and clean language. That's what I need on my channel or TikTok or Instagram or any social media. You know, that I wouldn't get it. Even if I have anxiety, I will let you know. I will tell you if I have anxiety because, you know, if I have anxiety, then I cannot do that. You know, I cannot be live streaming or, you know, you can't make new friends. But, well, upon respect is like, I'm not trying to be creepy or hate, but I'm just telling the truth of God, you know, God's spirit, you know, like I'm just trying to follow the Bible and the rules and here in life, you know, I'm trying to do good. Like you're the same thing as yours. You're trying to do good, then you know, just because you have a bad life, you could turn into a good life. Negative, you could turn into a positive comment or a positive thing or whatever you're trying to work on in your life. And good things, bad, or but yeah, I mean, shout out to my. So it says, yeah, you're right. It's okay to have anxiety. But I live how to respect God. That's important. Yes, you always have to respect God no matter what, and your family and friends and cousins, the ones who love you and support you in life. You always have to respect. True. Yep. God respect. I mean, that's one thing too. I agree. I said that. Love God. I mean, all the time. You know. Yeah, that's important. True. I said that. That's a positive comment right there. That's a nice question right there. As at that. But shout out to all those YouTubers that's on my live stream and describe my channel Darren Beats 5. Go follow me on TikTok Darren Beats 5. I have like I don't know 1,000 reviews or something. I'm not sure. I have 55 something thousand, almost 60,000 views, or I have no clue. I don't really follow the reviews honestly, but I could tell you, I can guess, but I don't really follow reviews, or I don't want to be like, oh, let me be famous. When I was young, I would be like, oh, let me be famous and kind of stuff. But I think about like right now, it's like it's about your life and how you behave. It will make you famous. It's about working hard and being the goal. Will make you as a legend. So it's a bummer I didn't make it to the MLB, but to be honest, I mean, if my film industry works for me, then I accept that. You know, I'm so happy about it because all in the future, I just wanted to become famous. You know, that's all that matters for me. Famous. But for me, I don't focus like, oh, just because you have a lot of money or famous, you still gotta be the same person from God. You know, you still gotta. You, you can't treat people with disrespect or selfish because you have better clothes than them. It's not about that, buddy. It's about having positive respect in life. If you're famous or not, but you're trying to get up there, you gotta have a good life. You gotta respect people. You gotta have knowledge people in a good way. You gotta have no fear. You gotta have no evil. This is what I'm trying to say, people, to you guys. If you need help, I will help you. But if you don't need your help or you get mad, that's your problem. That's none of mine. You know, I could help you. I can give you positive subjects or ideas, but that's all for me. You know, I can give you that. That's all. But I can't control it either. It's not about all things you have now, because at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. It matters about your. Yes, you're right. It matters about my act. True, true. I accept that. Shout out to his YouTube channel. Go subscribe to his channel if you don't mind that. True. I accept that. 100%. 100,000% actually. It's true. Um, but I'll be right back. I'm gonna shout some hats right now. I mean, people say, "Oh, you can't shout some designing because it's a copyright." For me, it's not a copyright. First of all, I'm just trying to shout to their brand that they could grow big. That's all, in a positive, good way. I'm not trying to be like, "Oh, it's a copyright." Oh, it's maybe it is, but honestly, I'm trying to shout out to their brands with upon respect to make their company go big, to have more workers in their company. That's all. I'm trying to do it for a good flavor, a favor, or how, what's it called for that word? To be honest, if you help me there. But yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to be like, oh, that's a no. I don't think that way like that. Like, oh, it's a copyright. For me, I respect YouTube rules. Anybody that respects me in life, I respect them, even if they, get mad or whatever. But for me, I still give them another chance. Be like, okay, I think negative. I should be positive, better. Because positive days are a lot better than bad days, right? But yeah, bad days, that's normal. That's just life. Gotta move on forward. Gotta just keep running to famous. Legends. I see my future as a legend and fire. When I said I'm fire, it's like I'm pumped up. Like I'm pumped up in a good, positive way. Positive energy. That's what I meant. But yeah, I mean, I don't give up. I don't give up for sure, 100%. It's tough, but life could be tough. But to be honest, to people, it all matters. Your behavior in your life, your actions. Actions matters. Is important. Um, Shout to Cooper's Tires. They're professionals. Tire shop. They work for hours. Shout to them. I like their hats designs. They're awesome design. With all positive respect all the time. Or I try to be good too. Even my anxiety blocks me. Just letting you know if you see this on YouTube. So just gotta delete the video, or you know that's the best thing you can do. Just delete it, or make it private too. Just give me some positive hints. That's all. Don't worry about that. That's my situation. That's not yours. Um, what I was going to say. About Cooper's tires, I don't know what to call it, but their font and their designs colors to their company. Thank you for all the support. Yeah, you're welcome. Of course, anytime, bro. All right, no worries. If you describe it, that's cool. Is it that? Waiting for the describer. Darren B5 is a legendary. I've been doing YouTube since I was like young, 2014 to 2026. I just keep growing big. I mean, I get where people saying it's hard being famous because obviously you gotta sign 100,000 autographs. But in other words, people, I mean, yeah, it's hard being famous. Yeah, it's hard being people bother you a lot. But you just gotta have the patience. You have the positive, confident. You have the patience, positive, confident. You have a good life. Everything should be good. When you're famous or not, or whatever you're working on in life. You just gotta have the patience, positive, confident, clean life. You just gotta never give up like a champ. Like MVP, right? Gotta never give up like a champ legend. Okay, I feel good. I feel good, tough, and good behavior. I should have a strong heart from God. Just gotta do good. You know, if you do good in life, it will make it easy to become famous. But if you do it hard, that's up to you. But then it's gonna be hard when you're famous because you don't have the patience, you don't respect. But in other words, yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, that's my positive opinion. Don't judge me for this too. But yeah, I mean, shout out to my channel, Darren Beats 5. Go describe my channel, Darren Beats 5. Go follow me on TikTok, Darren Beats 5. And have a good day. God bless you. Good night. Terrell Hill Productions all day and Little Archie Howard Productions. Shouts to their productions, awesome. Camera angles. Have a good day. Peace out, bruh. Go Los Angeles too. Shout out to the community. Have a good day. Ten on a dia.